Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me, yeah.
Now to bat, Trent Grisham singled in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Down and away, ball one. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Eric Hosmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run standing at third. 0-1 count and the pitch. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Now a flare out to left center. Stanton coming on. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Tommy Pham will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Chris Paddock comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. First pitch of the AB now. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Flips it behind his back. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Flew out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. The 1-0. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Center fielder going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fernando Tatis Jr. is at the plate as he watches ball one. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
And in steps Manny Machado. Down the line in left field. He comes through. It's a fair ball. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Padres lead it 9-5. Taylor Williams gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Stepping up is Gene Story. He flew out in his last debut. First offering on its way. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
In now, Willie Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Weak roller right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Francisco Lindor to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ballgame. His second coming back in the 5th. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. No hits to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the second deck and gone. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in the game, D-Row. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing them.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs hit.
Dan Altavilla takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton scooped up. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Padres on top, 9-7. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luis Camposano.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
2-2 the count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. So here is Will Myers. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a 1 for 9. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Padres down in order. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Javier Baez.
Third baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. One out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Altavilla is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over.
Yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect.
Digging in will be Trent Grisham. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And Miscatches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
C.J. Abrams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's the first pitch. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Grisham on at first, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Tommy Pham, lifetime versus this pitcher. He's only 1 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Tommy Pham goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First offering, Jake Cronenworth is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. And that one yanked just foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Padres lead it 9-7. Keone Kela is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Rowdy Tellez will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. From the stretch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
So he sets him down swinging. Rowdy Tellez is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Story. He's 1 for 4 so far. And the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Machado in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. At the plate now is Willie Castro, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Padres will take a 2-0 lead back home for Game 3 as this one is over.
And if you like offense, you had to love this one. Both teams came out swinging and found a lot of success. Pretty amazing it turned out to be as close as this one, considering all the runs that were put on the scoreboard.
The final score in this ballgame. The San Diego Padres earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. Mike Clevenger earns the victory on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.